Hi students, welcome back to my channel 90 degree, and today we'll be learning a theorem. The name of the theorem is Pythagoras theorem, which is an important theorem because this has been asked many times in board exams for 4 marks. Before starting this, if you are watching this video for the first time, please subscribe to my channel because this is the best YouTube channel for maths for Maharashtra state board students. So let's start this. Let us read the statement. In a right angle triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the square of the remaining two sides. So let us understand the statement with the help of a figure. In a right angle triangle, so this is a right angle triangle ABC. Given in triangle ABC, measure angle ABC is equal to what? 90 degree. Moving forward, let us see what I need to prove. The square of the hypotenuse means square of AC, because AC is the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse means the longest side of the triangle. To prove AC square is equal to the sum of the square of the remaining two sides. Now what are the remaining two sides? That is AB and BC. So AB square plus BC square. So this is what I need to prove in this theorem. Moving forward, we require squares of sides. So I need to take the square of the sides. For that we would require the product, and that can be obtained by using similarity. So we would be using similarity over here. For similarity we require minimum 2 triangles. So I need 2 triangles for similarity. The existing triangle is of what type? It is a right angle triangle, yes. That means the triangle we require should be a right angle triangle. So the required triangle should also be a right angle triangle. Let us form it. To form a right angle triangle, we need to drop a perpendicular from the vertex to the opposite side. So I need to draw a perpendicular. Can we draw perpendicular from A and C? No. We already have it over here in the figure. So we will drop a perpendicular from B to side AC. So what I'll do, I'll drop a perpendicular from vertex B to side AC. See this like this. Okay. So this BD is perpendicular to what? Hypotenuse AC. And that will come in your construction part. So I have a construction over here. Construction, draw segment BD perpendicular to side AC such that A dash D dash C. Moving forward, in a right angle triangle, we have perpendicular from the vertex of the right angle to the hypotenuse. What does this remind you of? This reminds you of what? Similarity in right angle triangle. Understood? Proof. So this is the very important part of the theorem where I would be proving that AC square is equal to what? AB square plus BC square. So in triangle ABC, measure angle B is equal to 90 degree. Yes. Segment BD is perpendicular to hypotenuse AC. Yes. Therefore, what do I come to know? Triangle ABC similar to triangle ADB similar to triangle BDC. And what is the reason? Similarity in right angle triangle. So I would be using similarity in right angle triangle for proving this. And that is my equation number 1. AB square. We require 2 triangles containing side AB. So I need to consider those triangles containing side AB over here. I have triangle ABC. I have AB in that. And I have triangle ADB over here. Triangle ABC is similar to triangle ADB. From 1, select the ratios involving AB. So I need to consider ratios involving AB over here. So where is my AB in triangle ABC? So this is AB upon AD is equal to AC upon AB. So this is the ratio. Now I need to what? Cross multiply. So AB into AB will give me what? AB square is equal to AC into AD. And that is my equation number 2. Moving forward, BC square. We require 2 triangles containing side BC over here. So I need to consider 2 triangles containing side BC now. That is triangle ABC and triangle BDC. Triangle ABC is similar to triangle BDC. From 1, select the ratios involving BC because I need what? BC square now. So where is my BC over here? So BC upon DC is equal to AC upon BC. Understood? Now again what I need to do? Cross multiply. So BC into BC will give me what? Therefore BC square is equal to AC into DC. and this is my equation number 3. Understood? Moving forward, AB square, BC square. AB square plus BC square. But we require the sum. So I need the sum of what? AB square plus BC square. So what I'll do? Adding equation number 2 and 3. So I need to add this. Adding 2 and 3. AB square plus BC square is equal to AC into AD plus AC into DC. LHS will get added with LHS and RHS will get added with RHS. Okay. Now let's observe this. Something is common in RHS, that is AC, AC. That goes outside. So therefore AB square plus BC square is equal to what? AC, which is the common thing that goes outside. What remains in the bracket? AD plus DC. Next. Therefore AB square plus BC square is equal to AC into what? Now observe in the figure, see this. This AD plus DC will give me what? Again AC, right? Because AD plus DC is what? It is AC only. Into AC. And the reason is A dash D dash C. Understood? Therefore, AB square plus BC square is equal to what? AC into AC will give me what? AC square. Therefore, I rearranged it. AC square is equal to what? AB square plus BC square. This is how I have proved that AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Understood? What is my AC? That is the hypotenuse. So the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the square of the remaining two sides. That is AB square plus BC square. Understood? Yes. I hope students you must have understood this theorem. Please practice this theorem because this is one of the most very important theorem which can come in your board exam for 3 to 4 marks. And if also you don't get this theorem in the paper, you would be expecting sums from this theorem in your exams. So you have to practice this. This is a very important concept. And also this will help you to solve proof based sums in geometry. Thank you for watching this video.